Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Monday, the 3rd of April 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there, I give mini reads for donations. Would love to give you one, so come along sometime. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. Get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering them, so they're not always available. If it says it's sold out when you're trying to book in, just check back a day or so later. It's just sold out for the day. So what's in the energies for everybody today? Let's see. The Garden of the Night. Dark night of the soul kind of an energy. Not the best day ever, according to that card. Cat wants to go out. Let's get a cat card out first. Threshold. She's on the threshold. I'm just going to let her out now. Let her over the threshold. And apparently, we're on the threshold too of something good. Now, dark night of the soul, shadow work. When stuff comes up in us that makes us not feel that great about ourselves, those healing steps, they tend to lead to something good. There's some kind of reward once we've cleared that thing out. So it could be some healing work required, inner work kind of thing for you to do today. Strength. Stay afloat. Feel steady and calm. Doesn't want to focus on that, but... Okay. What else is in the energies guides today? We have the Two of Swords. You don't know what to do. You might be faced with a decision today and you're not sure what to do. What else? See if we can give you some help with that decision. When we get the clarifying cards out for it. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, falling in love or feeling like you're very heart overflowing, very good, feeling very excited about something. What else? Two of Cups, perhaps about a love offer. Wow, okay. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Love is in the air. So why the dark night of the soul, I wonder? Perhaps you're on the threshold of a new relationship. And feeling that, the quiet before the storm. That feeling like, there's nobody for me or whatever, and someone's just around the corner about to ask you out. For once, marriage, celebrations. What? Okay. Two of Swords. Let's try and help you with this decision. You're confronted with a decision today. Seven of Voices. Somebody, it's deceptive though, so someone could be deceiving you, and that's perhaps why you can't make your mind up. We can often feel that icky energy, can't we, when someone's trying to deceive us. You're not sure whether to trust them or not. Well, I would trust your intuition when you have that icky feeling and don't trust them. What's behind that is growth. So trust your intuition. Whenever we get into positions like this and we have a bad feeling about someone or something, if we don't, we always have that lesson, don't we? Like, I should have trusted my intuition. I knew it. I felt it. I knew there was something off with that. So let's not get ourselves to that position again when we're saying, I knew and I shouldn't have, and all of this, Trust your intuition. You don't need to explain yourself. It's just like, no, there's enough feeling about this. I don't need to prove. It's like, you're not the court of law. Not everyone is like, has to be innocent before you don't need to prove them guilty. Otherwise you find them innocent. No, you can go off a feeling. You're allowed to. Ace of Cups. Courts of law can't do that, sure, but you can. You're allowed. You're allowed to make decisions on a whim. Ace of Cups, Muse of Materials, a star, someone that you're wishing for, someone very stable, husband kind of material. So you could be falling in love, or you could be hopeful, wishing to fall in love with someone. Someone could be on your radar now, someone very stable, and you might be thinking like, oh, they could be husband material, and you're wishing to have some kind of a relationship with them. What's behind this? It's a very stable one. Omens, and you've had signs, perhaps about that person, people mentioning their name, or stuff like that. Two of Cups, and then a love offer, or they're a really good match for you. The Empress, someone that really respects you and values you. Four of Emotions, the offer that you've been waiting for, you've kind of been disappointed by the rest. Ace of Materials, someone that can offer a lot and it could be long term. Okay, so you could be waiting for someone. Someone could be on your radar here and you've been thinking like, I want them to ask me out. They seem a really good match to me, and everything that I deserve. And it could be something that really lasts. This could be the one that comes in, that I've been waiting for. Ooh, let me know in the comments below if that's happening for you. Not seen these energies in the cards for a while. What's behind that? It wasn't that one. I forced it out. That card. Joy is behind that. Someone that brings you joy. So someone could be making you feel really good today. It could be a love offer coming in, or just as I said, someone could have caught your eye and you could be like thinking they're a really good match to me. I want them. Four of Wands is the marriage card. It's a card of parting, but it's also the card of like solid foundations. Seven of Emotions and the Lovers. Wow. Choosing now, difficulty of choice, and the Lovers card is a choice as well. So should you choose this one? Are they deceiving you? Yeah, this could be the choice that you've got here. Ooh, the choice of lover. Do they choose you? Are you choosing them? Is this going to be built with a solid foundation, meaning taking it slowly, going on dates, building up that trust and all of that kind of thing? You might be right at the start of something here, on the threshold of something. You're going to do it right this time. Take it slowly. There's healing energy behind that. You might just be freshly ready for a really big relationship here. Wow. Okay. So, what about our love lives? It says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Now, if someone's caught your eye and you're kind of waiting for them to ask you out, just wait and let them ask you out. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. This is the kind of an energy. I met a partner that I was with for 6 years. I met him. He caught my eye probably about 5 days before he asked me out. And those 5 days were dreadful but bittersweet, I was like, it was hard for me because I'd be like, I wanted him to ask me out, and I could seeing him all over the place kind of thing. And it was bittersweet. It was a pretty difficult few days, that was, and I always remember it as a result. But it could be those kind of energies at the moment. Just wait for them to ask you out. Remain positive about it. And usually when I'm like that, it's the point that I give up, and it's like, he's not going to ask me out. I give up. But they actually do. In fact, it wasn't with him. I was so determined. I went to where I knew that it was going to show up. And then I told myself, I am going to sit here until he asks me out. I'm not going to leave the place. It was a cafe. I'm not going to leave this cafe. And we ended up sat for hours before he started talking to me. God knows how many coffees he'd had. I'd had, I don't know. Attune to the divine. So tune in and trust the divine, trust things to unfold. We've got memories and confusion. So you could be feeling confused as you're on the threshold of something, and memories of like the past, of what you did in the past and the choices that you made in the past could be confusing you even further. It's like, is this a rerun of this or that, or is this going to play out like that one did? Could have a bad attitude. And deception. Yeah, about that. About that. Because when those two cards came out, the Two of Swords and the Seven of Voices, remember I said, listen to that intuition, but sometimes it's just our fear, isn't it? Sometimes it's just our fear, and we want to like close something down that's actually really good because our fear says, oh, they might be deceptive. Be scared of this person. Bad attitude could be because you're thinking, oh, are they deceptive? When people have got a bad attitude. So you can see it sometimes. It's like a chip on the shoulder, right? Especially in women, unhealed women. And you can see that they've got a chip on their shoulder about men, and they're down on them, and they're really frosty toward them and being bitches toward them, and picking fault in them and all of that. And men can't do anything right. And that, don't be one of those, don't have a bad attitude, like be expecting them all to do you wrong kind of thing. That energy might come up today, or you might see it around you as well in other people. What else? Ooh. Great worry over nothing, says the whale. For those of you in that situation where you really like someone, you want them to ask you out, and you got into that point of worry over it, and you got that bittersweet thing, you're worrying over nothing. Don't worry about it. We have elephant here. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Lion, it's time to act. Mice, discord amongst friends or family. And flowers, happiness. I feel like it's coming. I feel like you could be on the verge of it right now. Well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer, but this is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out of my bag for a specific question you've got, come along to my live show sometime, Psychic Cafe. I would love to do that for you. Or I can use them in private readings as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page. Put any questions that you've got for your reading in there. You don't have to have questions for a reading. I will just channel like I usually do if you don't have questions. So, how best to deal with these energies today? Two of Pentacles. Try to see things clearly and weigh up the options. Two of Pentacles. Balance things out. Look at things from a balanced perspective. Very different than Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like, I don't know what to do. It's like a feeling thing, you know? So you can't think straight because you're feeling and you don't know what to do. Whereas the Two of Pentacles is weighing things up. Weigh things up. Try and see things clearly today and make a good decision for yourself. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video down there before you click off. Click on the subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. Would love to see you in there and give you a mini read, so come along sometime. And I make 3 love pick a card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right now. You can watch that next if you want. And have the best day ever. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.